First and foremost, before we get started, I like to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekah Kwadash, and double honors to those great millstone, while lunch is truth, and also to those elect that scattered abroad. I like to say, Shalom. Come back here today with another great, powerful lesson, the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And the type D lesson is the point of no return. So I like to say shalom to all our listeners along. Hope to help you today and guide you back in the path of righteousness and back to your true power, which in fact is Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. So before we start today's lesson, we're going to look up the meaning of the phrase the point of no return and what does it mean. So it says here, the point of no return means a stage in a process where it becomes impossible to turn back or change course. It says here, signifying a critical moment where one must continue on the current path, said, without the option to revert to a previous state. So essentially, said it's the point where a decision becomes irreversible. So we at the point of what? A no return. So right now, what I mean by that is that, everyone is standing in their lot. Either you are just, or you are unjust. And one thing about it, either you righteous or you unrighteous. Everyone is standing in their lot or their position in these last days. There's nothing you can do to overturn it. There's nothing you can do or go around it or get past it. It is what it is. And that about it, just like the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. He's seeing that his days is determined. He got bounds that he cannot pass. So now he's at the point of no return where he's getting ready to come down with great wrath. And out about it. But when he come down with that wrath, the Lord is going to lift up a standard upon him, you know what I'm saying? And so we at this point right now. And also we at the point where the Lord is getting ready to bring massive judgment like we have never seen before. So that's where we at, the point of no return. And out about it, because we're in what's called a transition. We are transiting into a new age. You know what I'm saying? This earth age is fading away. We're seeing that the vibration is changing. We're seeing that everything that we know around is constantly changing as we fastly approaching the end. Things are happening right before our eyes that you have never seen before. So it's at a point of no return. So let's get a little bit more on this. Let's drop down to this one here. Figurative use. It said, while rooted in aviation, it's come from aviation or what the pilot used, but I'm gonna use this one right here. It said, while rooted in aviation, said a point of no return is widely used in everyday situation to describe any situation where a decision is final and cannot be undone. So one thing about it is that, it's just like if you're a part of the elect, it's nothing you can do about it. If you're a part of the truth, there's nothing you can do about it. If you're a heathen, you know what I'm saying, Gentile, if you're non-Israelite, it's nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? We're at the point of no return, and the Lord is getting ready to reveal all things. And also, once again, we know that Esau, Edom, the modern day so-called white man, that he's getting ready to use that sword, his military, what I'm saying, his technology, in ways that that we'll get ready to see things that you've never thought you had ever seen before. That our temptation, Jacob's trouble, these things are coming. We're at that point of no return. We're at the end of all things as we know it, the end of an age, the end of an eon. So now let's go here and get just a quick lesson through the spirit. Things that I had been seeing. Let's go here first to Second Chronicles. Let's go into Second Chronicles, chapter 36. Verse 15, it said, and the Lord power of their father sent to them by his messengers, rising up betime and sending because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place. So added about it, the Lord always send his messenger, which in fact are the prophet. He always send a warning before he bring forth the destruction. So right now we're at the point where the Lord is getting ready to bring forth the famine of the word. And about what is the Lord dwelling place? What? Yasarella. You know what I'm saying? The Negroes, the Latinos, the Native Indians, the Mexicans. I'm talking to you. And out about it, that, it's coming to a point where the Lord is getting ready to show forth, his great glory and his great power. The Lord is getting ready to bring these prophecies to pass. In that day they shall know that a prophet was among them. Verse 16 said, but they mocked the messenger of the Almighty and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people till there was no remedy. You know what I'm saying? At the point of no return. So the Lord, he's not going to hold back anymore. He's not going to be no more vain divination. You know what I'm saying? No more prolonging these prophecies. At the end, it shall speak and not lie. So let's read this in the NLT. 2 Chronicles chapter 36 and verse 16 said, but the people mocked the messenger of the Almighty and despised their words. They scoffed at the prophets until the Lord's anger could no longer be restrained and nothing could be done. The point of no return. The Lord is getting ready to bring forth that judgment like we have never seen before. And also the Lord said, first my judgment will start at the house of Israel. You wicked Negroes, you wicked Latinos, you wicked Native Indians. I'm talking to you. It's time to return to your true power while he still can be found right now, because what? The mouthpiece, the Lord is getting ready to close up. Let's go here to Isaiah chapter 55. Isaiah chapter 55. Let's go here right quick and we'll start today's video. There's a lot of things I've been seeing through the spirit. And, these things right here, we coming upon some very perilous times. And let's start right here. We're seeing right now also about this Derek Chavez. We know what happened back a couple of years ago, whether it was engineered or manufactured, where he had put his knee on his man's neck. What his name was, George Floyd. We knowing about that. Now they're talking about this man could possibly get a pardon, get out. But we already knowing that, we're not ignorant of Satan's device. This could cause, mass mayhem in the streets. That's what they want. They want you to rise up so they can bring forth this agenda that they're trying to put into play. They can call what martial law. Or they can announce what a lockdown. That's exactly what they want. Disorder out of chaos. And once again, we're not ignorant of Satan's device. He's trying to get that advantage, which in fact is total control. That's why we said we're at the point of no return. So he's seeing that his days is determined. He got bounds that he cannot pass. So let's read this here. Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 6. It says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. And how do you do that? It's talking about what his prophets, the mouthpiece, the one that's in the highways and the byways, the one that's making these video pistols each and every day, telling you to repent and return to your true power while he is still near. And one day, why he still can be found, why the men of the Lord are still making these video pistols in the highways and byways. And one thing about it, you still think that this is the game, but all the game's about to be over. We at the point of no return. All hell is getting ready to break loose. Verse 7 said, let the wicked forsake his way and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. So one thing about it, it's that time, to consider, it's time to turn back. It's time to, to pray. It's time to redeem the time wisely. It's time to be circumspect, because the days of evil are upon us left and right. And then one thing about it, it's time to seek the Lord. So now, let's go here to today's video. So I've been seeing in these videos, it's saying, how this man is getting ready to bring forth a lot of different things. We already knowing about the mass portation. Now this by here, Derek Chavez, possible pardon, is about to provoke. Says that pardon is about provoking us to react. But one thing about it, we already knowing that the two-thirds going to get it popping. Who shall rouse him up? When you go to Genesis chapter 49, that old lion. We already knowing that it's going to be civil unrest, civil war. A lot of things to get ready to happen. Sedition among men, insurrection, a lot of these things. That's what they want. And also before I start the video, it says that Trump saying that he's going to build the entire southern border wall, by 2029, to keep people in or keep people out. So one thing about it, we are not ignorant of Satan's device. So now let's start today's lesson. Once again, the title of today's lesson is The Point of No Return. And after the video, we'll start the lesson. And I hope that you will get edified.
everybody, I want this video to go viral if you can. Look, the whole thing about pardoning Derek Chauvin is to provoke the black community to react, for us to go out in the streets in anger. Look, this is a targeted attack against us. This is to provoke us and to trigger us because nothing else is working. We're not going out in the streets. We're not buying anything. We're not fighting this. We didn't go out and protest. The problem is they want to enact martial law, and they need an excuse to do it. Keep in mind that the MAGAs wanted bloodshed. They wanted that civil war. Remember what happened when he lost the last time? Well, he won this time, and they did not get their bloodlust satisfied. Remember, the whole point of pardoning Chauvin is to get us out into the streets so that they can blame us when the violence ensues. Don't forget who you are dealing with. Don't forget why they're doing it, and don't let them provoke you into going out into the streets.
Whoa, now what's happening with y'all out there? Check this out. I'm going again. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Listen, you're going to have more worse days than better days, folks. It's a lot of things going on in this world that you don't understand. It's a lot of problems. It's rumors of wars. It's countries teaming up with countries. You have politicians stealing from the people. You have so much going on, and it's such a fog. You know what I'm saying? That's why you need to get right with the Most High. You need to do soul searching, get your spiritual check. Start talking with your family, you know what I'm saying? Start paying attention to everything that's going on. Start stacking up on shit that you need, you know what I'm saying? Because what's to come, I don't think nobody's going to be prepared for it. You know, it's always been trouble in history. You know, you had your World War I's, your World War II's, the Jim Crows, and the list goes on. And they always had their pockets of time when things were smooth. But to me, all that's leading up to this point that we in right now. We're in a point of no return. I'm telling you, that's why when you wake up, you know what I'm saying, you go about your day, and you be like, damn, it's already 9 o'clock at night. Time speeding up on you. You know what I'm saying? The climate is changing up on you. People ain't acting the same. Mamas and daughters are going at it, and all time, man, it's crazy. It's crazy what's happening right now. But the only way to get through that, man, you got to do some soul searching. You got to get right with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? You got to put him first. And if you don't have a relationship with him, you know what I'm saying? I think it's about time you do. You know what I'm saying? It don't take you nothing to have a talk, because you're going to need it to what's to come. You know what I'm saying? Listen, when it's all said and done, it ain't no turning back, man. I'm just being real with you. All you got to do is turn on that TV station, man, and just hear the shit that's going on right now. You talk to people, they acting different. They hate is running all in their blood right now. It's like something in the air, something in the water. Hey, we're living in them last days, y'all. Living in them last days. And you ain't even got to believe me. Just keep on living. You'll find out. Stay out there. Get it out the mud.
It's butter because we want to believe it. That's why. It's not smooth as butter because he got away with words. We just want to believe it. We want to believe that he's done being a terrorist on our life. We want to believe that the white man is done being our slave master. He now wants us to be an equal. You hear me? With the civil rights movement and all that stuff. We want to believe him because we have Stockholm syndrome. We want to believe that everything is going to be all right. But it's not. That's why I say the words of his mouth are smoother than butter. Because he has the power to kill. And we know this. He has the power to give us money. There's stimulus checks and stuff like that, and grants and loans, and, tax write-offs. We know that he can do it. So when he says he will, we just want to believe him. That's why his words are smooth as butter. It's a brotherhood class, too. I don't know if you was
So we seeing right now that this man is getting ready to roll. You know, he's at the point of no return. And one thing about it, we knowing once again the devil's getting ready to come down with great wrath. He knowing that what his time is very short. We're in that short season where the Lord is getting ready to take this man out of rulership. The Lord is getting ready to cut him off forever. And what? We cannot wait. So let's go here to Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. We start here. And it says here, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knowing that he has but a short time, a time of a point of no return. So he knowing right now, seeing his days are determined. Seeing right now, he's getting ready to try to make his move. You know, he's still, you know, his inward part is thinking that he will rule forever. So one thing about it, he think he's going to use his technology, you know, his evil schemes, his evil plan. You know, when you go into that word, devil, it only mean it goes into a dabalos, you know, which in fact mean a deceiver, someone that's a slanderer of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, Antichrist, you know, which in fact they're many Antichrist. You know, if you're not believing that the Lord is getting ready to return, then you are an antichrist. If you don't believe that we're in the end time, then you are an antichrist. If you don't believe that the modern day so-called white man, a Caucasian race, which in fact they are red, that he is the devil that the Bible speaks of, then you are an antichrist. This man is getting ready to come down with great wrath. And one thing about it, we constantly warning you left and right, because he knowing that he is at the point of no return. So now, let's go here. He's seeing what that his days are determined. Let's get that one right quick. Job chapter 14, and verse 5. It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bound that he cannot pass. Who appointed his bound? What? Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. You know, the Lord said, you know, when he comes to that said measure, that is it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing he can do. He can't get over it. He can't get around it. He can't go under it. He's at the point of no return. So he's going to resort to what? To that sword. That's why we're asking the Lord to what? To disappoint him. So let's get that one right quick. Let's go here to Psalm chapter 17. Psalm chapter 17 and verse 13. The Lord is getting ready to disappoint him. That's what we want the Lord to do. Arise, Psalm chapter 17 and verse 13 says, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. And out about the so-called white man is the sword of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Also, when you go to Genesis chapter 27, it'll tell you that is his blessing. This man has power to kill. Since thou hast not hated blood, blood shall pursue thee. That's what we're asking the Lord to rescue us from this nightmare, rescue us from the devil that the Bible speaks of. And out about that's what the Lord is getting ready to do. Let's get this one. Let's get one or two more. Let's go here to Psalms. Let's get one more out of Psalms. The dudes quoted it in the video. We might as well get that. That's just the spirit. Psalm chapter 37. You know, he constantly plotting against the just. And we'll start up at verse 12. Psalm chapter 37 and verse 12 said, the wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. And that about who is the wicked, the modern day so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. Who is the just? That is talking about the elect. You know what I'm saying? You know, Israel, the true believers of Yahweh, Baal Shem Yahushua, and he gnasheth upon him with his teeth. Talking about what? His military and his technology. So we know that he's getting ready to use everything at his disposal, all this digital technology. You know, that grain of rice, the MOTB. These things are fast approaching. We're constantly warning you, left and right, it is here, it is at the door. So this man, you know, he's getting ready to roll on us. We're constantly warning you, but a lot of people still are despising, still are unbelieving, you know, until there was no remedy. So the Lord's getting ready to bring forth that judgment like you have never seen before. Verse 13, the Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeing that his day is coming. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is laughing at through his mouthpiece, the prophet. Verse 14, the wicked have drawn out swords and have bent the bow, said, to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. So who is the poor and needy and upright conversation? That is what? The elect, the true believers of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, Israel. You know what I'm saying? The Israel of the Most High. But the Lord's getting ready to cut this man off. Verse 15 said, their sword shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. So that's exactly what's getting ready to happen. The Lord is getting ready to disappoint him. The Lord is getting ready to cast him down. And one thing about it, we're at that time, so we, we're very excited. This is not your rest. So we saying right now, we're at the point of no return. All things are getting ready to be fulfilled. And also the great and glorious return of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. It is fast approaching. It is at the door. Our salvation is very, very close at hand. Rejoice ye heaven. So now let's go to our last and final script. Let's go here to Revelations chapter 22. We'll close out here. Revelation chapter 22. And we'll start up at verse 11, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this is it here. We'll close out here. It says here, Revelation chapter 22 and verse 11, it says, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. So one thing about it, everyone is standing in their lot. If you're part of the 2/3 club, there's nothing you can do about it. You're at the point of no return. If you're of the elect, you're at the point of no return, and hopefully and praying that we're part of that election. That's why we are hastening the Lord's great and glorious return. So one thing about it, it said the wise will understand, but the wicked will do wickedly. So one thing about it, so everyone is standing in their lot. The Lord is no free will. It's no coincidence. It is what it is through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. The Lord's in perfect control. We're at the point of no return. The great and glorious return of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is at the door. The door of repentance is closing. We're constantly warning you left and right. One thing about it, are you righteous or are you unrighteous? Hey, man, the Lord is right here, man. The Lord is making it plain upon table. And we are so very excited. Let me highlight this right quick. And we'll get ready to close out. And verse 12, it said, And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according to his works shall be. So one thing about it, the Lord is coming with that reward. He's coming with what? Rulership. With the what? With immortality. He's getting ready to give you power over the nations. And not about the one that stay loyal to him of your works. Faith and works work hand in hand, and not about our works do follow us. If you're sown in righteousness, you shall reap the same. If you sown in wickedness, you shall reap the same. You shall what? Reap what you sow. So the Lord is coming back with those rewards. Out about it. We're right here, man. The Lord is getting ready to return. Verse 13 says, I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. So one thing about it, the Lord, the Lord, he is the beginning, and also the Lord is the ending, So the Lord is getting ready to bring this nightmare to an end. So let's read verse 13 again in the NLT. Said, so I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. So, hey, one thing about it, the Lord is going to bring this nightmare to an end. We're at the point of no return. There's no one can stop these prophecies. There's no one can get out of it. There's no one can say that, get a slap on the wrist. The Lord is getting ready to bring forth that judgment. The Lord's word is obsolete. And out about once again, the Lord is saying, I am Omega. So I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. So the Lord is getting ready to bring forth the kingdom of heaven that dwells in righteousness. So we at that point whereby the Lord is getting ready to bring forth these last few prophecies. So the Lord is getting ready to exalt us. The Lord is getting ready to set the record straight. The writing is on the wall. We're at the end. A lot of people still are being despised, but when this time of trouble comes, they shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. So we at the point where the Lord is getting ready to close up the mouthpiece. The Lord is getting ready to bring forth that judgment. And one thing about the Lord is being said, we said the prudent shall keep silent in a time of trouble. So we right at that time of the Lord bringing the house down. He's getting ready to bring He getting ready to bring this judgment like you have never seen before, a time of trouble that we have never seen before. And one thing about a lot of people are in for a rude awakening. So the title of the day lesson, once again, is the point of no return. So I'd like to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Rekah Kwadash. I like to say, Shalom, Shalom.